What do you get when you cross a beach with Nike and Sean McDowell? You got it? Yes, you get Nike TNs. No, not this one. This one. We have the new colorway, the Aquarius blue, black and white.
Dame la plata, plata. Cash, cash, cash. Get money, get money. It's bam, bam, bam. Hey, it's bam, bam. She wanna flick for the gram.
And I have to say, this is giving off the no jokes energy. You know what? To do this properly and to do it justice, I'm gonna have to get changed. Yeah? I'm gonna have to change. Right. Back in the room. Before we get into the detail, just a quick history check. Yeah, okay, no, it's looking a bit silly. Let me take this off, man, because it's looking a bit stupid. But before we get into the detail, just a quick history check. These originally graced our presence in 1998, and it was as a result of someone chillaxing on the beach somewhere. Okay, Florida to be precise. To be honest, I saw this and it was like one of Mike Tyson's uppercuts. It knocked me straight off my feet. And you know what? It wasn't just me. UK was gripped by these sneakers. Everyone was on it, including the man them. A fact I didn't know. Australia went nuts for these sneakers. They almost went cult-like with these.
Couple years.
Do a.k.a.s care about resale?
Some do. Most of the a.k.a.s, the real a.k.a.s have massive TN collections. Like me, I have 59 pairs of TNs.
Yeah, 59 shoes.
59 pairs of TNs.
Is that from all the selling of marijuana?
I believe even people was getting stepped to. You know, they were actually getting moved to for these trainers.
Your shoes, guys.
A shameless attempt to roll a young teenager for his Nike TN shoes in front of a packed Macquarie Centre during school holidays, then a wrestle before a man decided he would end his fight with a boy like an animal. A bite so savage it mashed the inside of Declan's left cheek.
What do you mean? Behave yourself.
You know, for a pair of trainers. That was back in the day, but these days, yeah, it was crazy.
And the triple white TNs, like, and everyone there was like, "Oh, where'd you get them crepes? Where'd you get them?" Like, there was
This one guy, this big guy, kept coming up to him asking him what size he was and that, and really wanted to borrow them. Do you remember?
Yeah, but
did you not lend them to him?
I didn't lend it. Yeah, but that was more because I knew his mate, and
He borrowed mine to go home in.
The original debut was in 1998. I saw the colour release of the Sunset colourway, which was the Hyper Blues, the Night Sky, which was the Vulture Purple, and the Sunrise, which was the Orange Tiger. These was a Foot Locker exclusive. And before Sean McDowell came on board with Nike to create the TNs, Foot Locker was ripping through proposed Nike designs like Thanos in Infinity War. Fun fact, when Foot Locker saw these sneakers, Nike proposed to forego the normal focus group research and place these in one of Foot Locker's shop to see how people react to it. This was done with Sean McDowell in tow. So he was there at the time when they done this and he saw this firsthand. They strategically displayed the trainers as and when school was out. When school kids saw this, they were instantly drawn to these sneakers like moth to a flame. In fact, they were getting frantic. They were like trying to understand where to get these trainers. When did these came out? Where did they come from? Fast forward to today. I would say personally, TNs do not have that same amount of draw. Therefore, the question is, does TN still have it? Now let's look at these photo blues. We will start with the price. The price is £175. But from when it first came out, which was £140, you know, it's had an inflation rise of, let's say, 25%. So within 25 years, you know, it's had a 1% growth. So to be honest, in the grand scheme of things, that is not too bad. This seems reasonable. However, looking at the cost of things today, is it sensible to spend that amount of money on one pair of trainers? Is it really? I would say there's probably more you can do with that money, but if you can afford it, then why not? Pull the trigger. The fact that this is a general release and it's sold out, and most size, you know, the size runs have all sold out, or majority of them are, show that people do have some money. The colorway is actually a new colorway. Considering the number of colorways have come out for this sneaker, I'm surprised they still can find new colorways, but this has been one. The closest I could find was the Aqua colorway, released last year, and the black university blue, released in 2022. One thing I like about these is it harks back to the original colorway. I originally fell in love with it, and the fade and grading gives that oh my god feeling. Detail, apart from the color fade, which is absolutely eye-catching and striking, you have the honeycomb print on the upper, OG features like the reflective stripes on the top part of the shoe, plastic cage which towards the mid part of the sneaker is meant to reflect the palm tree. Sean McDowell was totally infatuated with. Black front toe guard. On the OGs they were transparent, and on my very first pair I noticed towards the end of life of the trainer that toe guard used to wear away at the materials on the side. So these days I can't really see that. With my other trainers they usually seem to be okay.
I move heavy, need a scale. After success like it's Braille. Brain on Ivy, coulda went to Yale. If you make it rain, I make it hail. Cliche quotes never fail. Focus in the wrong, always yells. If you put in work, you prevail. Only quote I need is keep it real. Clothes all black, cars all black. Game on tap, game intact.
Typical yellow TN logo found on the insole. At the back, heel side, Nike changed it up and put a shadow type TN logo. I don't really like this. I love it. It blends into the border black synthetic material and it gives that stealth look. Now, what sells it for me is the midsole. The midsole color contrast is similar to the OG Hyper Blue. That got me hooked. But there is a slight difference, which is on the inner part of the midsole, the white extends to the end of the heel air unit instead of just surrounding the air unit. To be honest, it's not that, it's not that interesting, but with the old style, it probably got scuffed a bit more easier. Sizing. I've noticed with the more recent TNs, the sizing seems to be more true to size. The OGs, when they first came out, it was slightly more tighter, so you would size up then. I got these, well, I'm a size 9 and I got these in 9.5. That was only because the size run for 9s was sold out. So, but I noticed when I put my feet on my toe to the toe guard, there's an oceanic gap, man. When I say there's a lot of space between them, there's a lot of space. So unless you have particularly wide feet, stick with true to size. There's no need to do anything different.
Calculate the numbers, see the stats. Win, run it back. No back in the booth, got 40 love. Rafa on the clay, I can't be touched. With my fam, I made it out the mud. Pressure made a diamond in the rough. That's why I grind. All life, I shine. Clothes all black, cars all black. Game on tap, game intact. First I scrap, then I stack. Only thing changes the location on the map. Clothes all black, cars all black. Game on tap, game intact.
My personal opinion on these are absolutely gorgeous. A definite nod to the old. It has everything that made this trainer take off in the first place. The original question was, has the TN still got it? The fact that the TNs have never stopped production since launch, always been sold and sold off so many competitions. Even in fact, actually, they've got new iterations of these sneakers. Even to this day, they're trying to put new creative direction to these trainers, but it has the fundamentals, it still has the palm trees, it still has that TN look. And it's almost like they're evolving it, but not taking it too far. There's a few TNs like the Tuned 2, Tuned 3, which is moved from the original TNs to a different style, but they didn't catch on as the original TNs. It might have been associated with some of the negative press, and obviously what I'm wearing is trying to make a joke towards that, but it's still a good looking trainer. It's still a trainer that I'm saying, look, I'm happy to have in my collection. And I still think they are G'ing with the big boys.
You want to bamba? You want to G with the big boys?
Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're still got these on rotation or would pick them. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Until the next video.